got you one with this one.
Thanks for joining us. As we get set to bring you NBA. Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Nuggets with their last game here in Denver before heading back out on the road. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show. It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Williams for three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Gordon a screen. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
On pass to Gordon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Holmgren. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Inside, here's Gordon. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope.
2 minutes remaining
for 3. Murray, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's man, picked by Williams. To the inside. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to man. Shot clock at 5. Back to Dort. Jacks up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Now Murray. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's Murray with the jam.
Tell you what, Murray's on your team. You got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Giddey with it. Now guarded by Murray. On the wing, Giddey. Scoreless thus far. Here's man. Defended by Gordon. Here's the floater. Man can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Back to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've gotten all the momentum early on.
And so it's Denver, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Back to Giddey. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Caldwell Pope for 3. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Man, Clark, Contavious Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there, isn't he?
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid. not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability, and KCP, you can count on him.
Giddy with it. Still yet to score. Williams can't hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And right now, Gordon is on a whole nother level. I mean, he's not forcing anything. He's really letting the game come to him, and his shots are being taken right in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got 6.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Murray outside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range. So, Clark, here we are adding tournaments in the Summer League, the in-season, the play-in tournament. The league is creating more elimination-type games in the schedule.
Yeah, you know, I think it's been good. Well received. It's enhanced the games. I think the fans enjoy it. I think the players actually enjoy it, particularly the young players, because they've seen it in other sports leagues. So competing under higher pressure for greater stakes more often, I think overall is a good thing.
Murray outside. And here's Jokic outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 14. 56 seconds left now here in the second. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pass to Brown. Now Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Right wing. Denver passing it around. It's deflected. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Here's Chunchar. And it's nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Nuggets leading by 10. Caldwell Pope outside. Driving inside. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Holmgren the screen. Pass to Joe. Over in the corner, Dort. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you. Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple of years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Jokic inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 9-point game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Thunder trailing by 10. And here is Giddey. No scoring in this one. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Here's Najee. The 3. The shot, no good. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 8. Gordon a screen. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren.
Check out the vision from Jackson. Doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. It makes for a more level playing field.
2 minutes. Stolen by Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And this is what you like about Reggie Jackson. He sees everything. Great instincts.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We've got 1:48 left in the third. So here's Giddey. Still scoreless. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The kick out to Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
The kick out to Porter. Astonagi outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. And they double up Jackson. There's Porter with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To stop the run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Pass to man. Williams a screen. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Then jammed down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now is when they need a spark the most.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Thunder trailing by 14. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Thunder making a switch here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
But this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
To the paint. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And stolen by Murray. Outside, Porter fires for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 17. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And here's Denver. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Murray surveying the D. Here's Jokic. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Boy, it's made matters a lot easier for him offensively.
Clark, and you mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you proceed. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. This guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
And Murray, here we go. Lets it go from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Denver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Aaron Gordon.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Back to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And that one drops for him.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Here's Caldwell Pope. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.